what is up, Crocs and clan members, Poker fans, and others who have some fun this video. I'm SoresanCrockxen, and today we're here with episode 91 review of Pokemon X and Y, the English dub. I am wearing a long sleeve shirt because it is cold and I'm not used to this weather. I am not home, obviously. I'm visiting my mother in the good old USA, specifically Arizona. And I was not able to watch the episode on Saturday because I was... Okay, so like I got here Friday night, so I missed Fairy Tale, and then in the morning we couldn't do too much because I have to go to somewhere else to go for a wedding, and then we stayed overnight over there, and we came back yesterday, but we got here really, really late, and there was no way I was going to be able to do all this, so I just decided to wait till today. Now, I already uploaded the Fairy Tale review a while back, and this review is going to go up later in the afternoon, so if you watch both of those review series that I do, well, go make sure to check it out, and then you'll watch this one as well, or whatever you want to do, whichever order you want. So, first off, I want to get something off my chest because before I even watched this episode, I uploaded the discussion video. I don't remember when. The Serena episode 8 of X, Y, and Z. And, I want to say I generally got positive, response off of that. I actually, people, basically staying in their mind. I don't mind you staying in your mind, but there was a Serena fanboy earlier today, and I just gave up because I don't feel like arguing with you people anymore. You're all blind. And this one guy in particular, like he said a statement, right? He said a very, very, heavy statement, and I retaliated. Well, I didn't retaliate, but I replied and I said a couple things, and their blind fanboyism came out, and I said I'm not arguing. I really do not feel like arguing with people because there's no way I'm going to win because all of you are blind as fuck. So I decided to do that, and then they still continued on, and then they ended up the statement by saying May is a dumbass, and I'm like, okay, so I didn't insult anybody. May is my favorite character, or my favorite female protagonist, and I didn't care. I'm not going to argue with the person. If you watch this episode of you, I'm telling you straight up, I don't care what you think anymore because I already know what kind of person you are. And you are the type of blind fanboy that I don't feel like dealing with. So you can keep running your mouth. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to reply anymore. I'm done. And this is a message to all future Amorship or the blind fanboys. Because there's somebody in the comments who actually is a fan of Serena, but was, very open to the way I am. He was very open to actually realizing there's a problem that needs to be dealt with. And I had a nice conversation with this person. I did. And I told him, I wish there was more people like you out there. That I wish they were very vocal because there's not enough of you guys to actually give me that hope that, they exist out there. So that did happen, and I deal with this guy, and I'm just like, be like that. Be open-minded. Be actually critical of the character. Don't just go into this blind rage mode that other person did. But anyways, so this episode, we got exposition. I actually like the exposition. Olympia, oh my gosh. I had a thing where I didn't really care about Olympia in the games. I mean, I didn't care about realistically any of the gym leaders in the XY games. So, just saying. But Olympia was one of the ones I cared about the least. Basically, that Valerie I was intrigued by because she's the fairy type gym leader. But, with Olympia and Wolfric, I didn't really care too much. So, I was really hoping that they were going to do something epic. And she's crazy as fuck. No, but she's actually pretty cool. Like, the whole... she's mythical. She has her gym looks amazing, just in terms of visuals. I love the whole psychic trainers with their Pokemon and the whole levitating thing. Olympia obviously is over here magic and floating around the place. Obviously that's her Meowstic's doing it, using confusion or whatever the heck. But it looked great. She sounds amazing. Her voice is a little weird. It seems like it seems like they were trying to go the route of very high, impact. Like they're supposed to, this sentient being, right? So this person that's above humans, but it kind of like, I don't know, it just kind of lacks a little bit, but it's not like terrible. But she sounds great, and this is what, like, because of the way they built her up and how she's able to see the future and how she saw, calamity with Kalos and how, what obviously didn't show anything because we're not supposed to know about it yet. But the whole Zygarde itself obviously is going to be a thing with Team Flare and all that crazy stuff that's about to happen. And, Ash and the gang is supposed to be involved as well as Professor Sycamore. That right there, that's what I hope, that's why I wish that the gym leaders of Kalos actually get involved with this crisis. Because Olympia herself looks like a person that's really going to help out in the battle. Like, she could be the one that, she's visually seeing this stuff. So she knows what's going to happen at certain points in time. She could be very valuable during this epic crisis. So that's why I want the gym leaders to get involved. Because it would, first off, it would show them off more. Because that's something they just need. Because a lot of them lack. And it would also help, build this as an epic, it's an epic, thing that's going to happen. Very epic fight, very epic disaster. Well, obviously, disasters aren't, supposed to be epic, but basically make it as grand as possible. And if you include the gym leaders, you can have access to that type of storyline where you have to make it as big as possible because you have 8 more people that have to get involved. And, they're all supposed to be like the leaders of Kalos. So it would make sense for them to want to defend their own country. Just saying. But that's kind of what I want. I want to see them interact. I want to see them get involved with this crisis. So, and Olympia would just be great. I think Olympia's mold would fit well with the whole crisis thing because she's already seeing it happen in the future. I mean, Clement's gonna get involved, but that's because he's with the group. But he's not. I don't even expect him. If they don't even include the gym leaders, I don't expect Clement to act as a gym leader defending Kalos. I think he's just gonna be acting on behalf of Ash. So that's what I don't want. I want the gym leaders to have a unison. So Clement will have to go away to be with the gym leader group, trying to protect certain areas or something. I don't know. That's what I want. That's what I want. Apparently, Team Rocket is also gonna have a big role. I don't know what that role could be because Team Rocket, they fluctuate a lot, so it's really hard to place them somewhere. But I mean, if they're gonna have some sort of role in the crisis of Kalos, I hope it's actually something big, and they're on. And I want it to be something where they question their role in the world, where they because like I said, I've said this in the past. I do not want Team Rocket anymore. I want Team Rocket just done, gone, finito. Not the characters, the organization. The Team Rocket itself can exist. The 3 members that we're constantly seeing, I don't want them in Team Rocket anymore. They need to separate themselves from that brand entirely, completely. Because them individually could work out different things, and they can all work well as a unit, not involved with Team Rocket, but as a rival team to, Ash and the gang, or Ash with whoever he is with, That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see more of. Because their side stuff is cooler than their Team Rocket stuff. And I mean, you still have the villain teams of each region. You could just build a story arc around them. You don't have to Team Rocket does not have to be a center point. They don't need to exist anymore as Team Rocket. They don't. You've shown us this other side of them that's more interesting than this goofy bullshit that you keep trying to show us as a facade. It doesn't work. And because in here, they're trying to steal the sundial in the most stupid way possible. That honestly was never going to work. But then you're talking about how they're going to have a play in the crisis. How do you go from they're going to have a role in probably one of the most craziest storylines ever conceived in the Pokemon universe, right? At least from what we've seen, and they're going to be involved in the Zygarde stuff. I'm gonna steal the freaking sundial with a balloon. It's just so off-putting. How am I supposed to take them seriously over here if they're doing stupid shit like this? So build them up as an actual contender for whatever's gonna happen. Whatever it is you're gonna put them in, just don't make it goofy. Make it actually reasonable and how it's gonna have a deep impact. Whatever it is they're gonna do, please, because I want to like these. I like the characters. I do not like Team Rocket. And I feel like if you build them up correctly, they could really have a major role in whatever it is they're going to be doing. I really do. And they're going to be... You can show them off. They're great characters. They just need to stop the gimmicks. Just drop it. Like after Kalos, even actually during the Crisis arc, during the actual war section, just drop the act completely. Don't have Goofy Team Rocket at all during that entire during the entire arc. I'm being serious. And even after, just tell them that make it to where they've seen their ways, and you know how they feel like there's more out there than Team Rocket, and just have them quit. Send the letter to Giovanni, send the voicemail, whatever the heck. Just have them quit, and then you can still use them, but have them as a rival like gang for Ash and the crew. That's the this right here is the setup. If you have Team Rocket having a big role in the war that's gonna happen, I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be a war, but in this thing, right? They're gonna have a big role. You cannot go from that to what they are right now. You cannot go back. There's just no way, because this is gonna be huge. It's gonna be serious. There's gonna be danger everywhere you go. There's gonna be, deceit. Because Malva is part of Team Flare. They're actually going to put her in Team Flare in the anime. So she's not going to be the Elite Four member. So you're going to have Deception. You're going to have Elan. You're going to have the Mega Evolution stuff. Sycamore is going to have to get involved. Team Flare is basically committing terrorism. You can't go from what is essentially going to be a serious Team Rocket back to that goofy stuff. You did it with Black and White, and it ended horribly. That series Team Rocket was cool, but this is like on a scale of it's gonna change everything. So I will forgive that if you keep them serious after this arc. I really will. But yeah, guys, that's basically the way it is. So thank you guys so much for watching this review. I am not looking forward to the gym battle. I know I'm gonna dislike a lot of it, but Olympia herself is cool, so I'll give her that. Link in the description. Go watch the episode. Leave your thoughts, comments in the comment section down below. I'm SoresanCrockxen, and I'll see you guys in future videos.